Purim, Chag Gadol Hu LaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Zmirot Verikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. If you did not get a grogger, please make sure you have a grogger. Make sure that you have a grogger when you come in for when we do our Megillah reading. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Hu LaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Zmirot Verikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Hu LaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Rikot Verikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. All right, if you do not have a song sheet or a grogger, make sure you get one. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Hu LaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Zmirot Verikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. All right, come on in, have a seat, grab a song sheet, grab a grogger in the back of the room. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Hu LaYehudim, Ma'asechot Ra'ashanim, Zmirot Verikudim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim. Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Barashanim.
Shabbat Shalom. We'll welcome the rest as they come up from all their snacks and everything going on downstairs. We're going to begin with the lighting of the candles. If someone would like to come up and light for us. Okay.
All right, Grace is going to help. Who else would like to come help light candles? Okay. Do you know how to do matches, Grace? Do you know how to light matches? Okay. All right, come on up. All right.
Should I help?
No, they'll go. All right, go ahead. Do you know how?
I know how to light a candle, but they're calling fish.
Let me get it out for you so you can do this.
Can I? Okay. On the big thingy. Stay away. Stand away.
I'll help you. And I'll hand it to you, okay?
Can I try?
I'm going to hand it. Here you go. Wait. There you go. Your hand goes like this. There we go. One. Let's do another one.
Can I do it? I have a secret. Can I do it?
Okay. Carefully.
May the Shabbat candles we now light inspire us to see justly and gently, to look honestly and with kindness,
Oh, you blew it
and to
out.
see what is holy
Gotta blow the other
within
way.
each other.
Here we go. I'll help you. Okay. Doesn't want to light.
Stubborn candles tonight. Ready? Watch.
Okay.
1.
Come up closely.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you. Well, welcome. You can see that there's a few costumes as we're celebrating Purim this evening as well. And we have all of the best we could possibly see. And it takes a lot for me to put on any kind of a costume. So for me to put on my costume, it works just fine. So we're going to turn our prayer books to page 4 at the bottom of the page. Hinei ma tov, how good and pleasant it is to be together.
And it is so good that we are all here together celebrating this Shabbat and this Purim. So please take just a moment to say Shabbat Shalom or to introduce yourself to someone sitting nearby. Hinei ma tov u'manayim Shavet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'manayim Shavet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov Shavet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov Shavet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'manayim 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 Shavet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hinei ma tov, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hinei ma tov u'manayim Shavet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'manayim Shavet achim gam yachad.
A Purim song?
Absolutely. All right, if you have your sheets, you can get them out. We're going to do song number 3. All right. This song is called La Kova Sheli, and it is My Hat Has 3 Corners. What are some 3-cornered things that are going on around Purim time? Yeah, triangles, yes.
Triangles.
Haman's hat, that's right. And what do we eat? Hamantashen, that's right.
And
So
kreplach.
we get to sing about Haman's hat, and everyone put up 3 fingers. Very good. All right, put your hands on your head. And touch your elbow. Very good. All right, so for when we sing La Kova, we're going to put our hands on our heads. We're saying about the
tricky.
hat. Sheli, point to yourself, mine. Shalosh, 3. Pinot, corners. Shalosh, Pinot, corners. La Kova, my hat. Sheli, of mine. Excellent. All right, so it goes like this. La Kova Sheli, Shalosh, Pinot, Shalosh, Pinot, La Kova Sheli. Good again. La Kova Sheli, Shalosh, Pinot, Shalosh, Pinot, La Kova Sheli. A little faster. La Kova Sheli, Shalosh, pinot, shalosh, pinot, lakova sheli, shalosh, pinot, lakova sheli. All right, now that you have that down pretty well, we're going to start.
Is everyone out there watching in the other world?
You guys are all doing it at home too, right?
Yes,
You're
good.
all okay. Good. Because I'll come watch later and check up on you. So we're gonna, now that you have that down really well, we're gonna take a word away. So we're gonna do the same exact movement, but this time we are not going to say la kova, but we are still going to put our hands on our heads. So let's give it a try. Sheli, shalosh, pinot, shalosh, pinot, sheli. Shali, shalosh, pinot, shalosh, pinot. Shelly. Oh, it's okay. We have a chance for redemption. This time we are also going to leave out the word Shelly. Oh, yes. All right. Let's give it a try. Shalosh, pinot, shalosh, pinot. Shalosh, pinot, shalosh, pinot. Excellent. All right, this time let's take away the word shalosh. We're going to take away the word for the number 3. Here we go. Pinot, 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 pinot. Okay, let's see if we could do the whole entire song with no words at all. Here we go.
Stuart, you're doing great.
Excellent. You've never sounded better.
Okay. Let's return to our prayer books, page 8. At the top of the page, Shalom Aleichem, as we welcome the angels of peace. And this one we don't skip any words.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. V'melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. V'melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ani l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. V'melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzitchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. V'melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
And as we travel back to the 16th century, to the town of Svat, the center of Jewish mysticism, we turn to page 16. The top of the page, we'll join together. Lecha Dodi as we welcome the Sabbath bride.
Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Pnei pnei Shabbat nikavela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Pnei pnei Shabbat nikavela. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, Pnei pnei Shabbat nikavela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Pnei pnei Shabbat nikavela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem tiferet v'litchila la 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, Pnei pnei Shabbat nikavela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, Pnei pnei Shabbat nikavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'niachat, Ki hi makor ha'beracha, מראש מקדם נסוכה. סוף מעשי במחשבה תחילה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה, קומי צבי מתוך ההפיכה, רב לשבת בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייכם, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
The bottom of page 18, we rise, face the rear of the sanctuary as we greet the Sabbath bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
May be seated. We turn to page 23, taken from the Boston Globe 1921, with a wonderful reading that talks about just for today. We'll have someone from the Futernick clan. Why don't you choose who you would like here to lead us? Xander. Okay, that makes sense. If you'd like to lead us, responsibility, page 23.
Page 23. You read that part, I'll read this part.
Just for today, I will live one day only, forgetting yesterday and tomorrow, and not trying to solve the whole problem of life at once.
Just for today, I'll be unafraid of life and death,
death,
unafraid to enjoy the beautiful and be happy. People are as happy as they make up their minds to be.
Just for today, I will adjust myself to what is, and not try to adjust everything to suit me. If I cannot have what I like, I will try to like what I have.
Just for today, I'll be agreeable, cheerful, charitable, do my best, praise people for what they can do, not criticize them for what they cannot do. And if I find fault, I'll forgive it and forget it. I'll try not to improve nor regulate anybody except myself.
Just for today, I will have a plan. I may not follow it exactly, but I will have one. It will save me from worry, hurry, and indecision.
Just for today, I'll get people off my nerves and not get on theirs. I'll appreciate them for what they do and what they are.
Just for today, I will not show it if my feelings are hurt.
Just for today, I'll find a little time for quiet, to relax, to realize what life is and can be. Time to think about God and get a better perspective of myself.
Just for today, I will look at life with fresh eyes and discover the wonder of it. I will know that as I give to the world, so the world will give to me.
Thank you. Page 24 at the top of the page. We join together as we all rise for our call to worship. We'll join together in the Baruch Hu. Thank you.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch
Adonai HaMevorach Hamivorach le'olam va'ed. Hamivorach, Hamivorach le'olam va'ed. May be seated. Let's continue responsively the bottom of page 28 as we appreciate all of God's wondrous creations. As we join together in this Shabbat Eve, we take in the greatness of God's creations. As the snow melts and the mountain peaks on high, let our worries of the week flow away. As the mountain springs give forth fresh water, let our souls feel refreshed.
As
the creeks join streams and become the great rivers, let our faith and love grow stronger. And as we stand in awe of the great beauty of the Rocky Mountains, let our faith in God increase and renew. And let this Shabbat be a time of peace. All of them?
All right, all of them. All right, if you have not yet celebrated your bar mitzvah, come on up.
Okay, Marla.
Including Marla.
Come up and lead us. Page 30 at the top of the page. You want to hold it for us?
I didn't say anything about age. I did not say anything. All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Mahutov Leolam
Va'ed. Thank you.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvchol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha avaderech uv'shavtecha u'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha.
On page 34 on this Shabbat evening, we seek peace and comfort, and we ask that you shield us from hatred and destruction, all that plagues so many corners of our world, and console those in need. Hashkivenu, the top of page 34.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. All right, everyone who has a grogger, hold it high up in the air. Hold it high up in the air. And now take your grogger and put it under your seat. Put your grogger under your seat. Put your grogger under your seat. Put it under your seat. All right. Ushmor tzeitenu uvoenu lechaim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim.
Well, last night, the cantor and I were at the clothing ceremonies for Vail vets. And if we talk about those who need a prayer for healing, they went through a very, very difficult time during the war, and they've come here as part of their healing. Part of their healing was to learn how to ski, which some did more successfully than others. The cantor got to sing the national anthem. I got to offer a prayer and also to be with them. And last week, I wasn't just away on vacation, but I was in San Francisco participating in California's Gold Star family gathering that they have once a year. And there were 350 families, mothers, fathers, wives, children of those who were killed in the war. And they receive a gold star to say that this is who they're there to remember. And it was an incredible weekend to spend with them. But then went down to visit family in San Diego and went to see Joan at Seacrest. And one of our people on the Refuah Shlema list came up and said, "You healed me." So I thought, we're going to keep singing this. So Renee Levine is now off the list. She's healed. She's going to stay off the list, and we love it when we hear that. But we still have those in our community who are in need of healing, not just last night, but many of our friends and family. So we keep them in our prayers as we continue the top of page 38, Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We keep in our thoughts Carolyn Anel, Emil Anel, Lynn Ambrose, Gail Balin, Sue Beiser, Linda Cullen, Blanche Deutsch, Lynn Deutschman, Carol Ann Finn, Jane Friedman, Steve Friedman, Betty Ann Gaynor, Don Gerstein, Deborah Goldman, Cliff Goldman, and Mike Herman, Ken Imler, Donald Jaffe, Harriet Jaffe, Warren Janowitz, Mary Sue Katz, Skip Clowens, Herman Keek, Brian Kushner, Renee Myers, Stephen Reese, Daniel Rosen, Chip Ruth, Roberta Scheller, Sam Schwartz, Bernie Shavitz, Ann Sheldon, Bill Silvers, Dina Stempler, Mark Strauss, Maury Strauss, Alan Tenenbaum, Rita Weinstein, Tevi Wellens, Brian Wilson, Mickey Winokur, and Jackie Christensen. If there's any, thank you. Thank you.
Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with Refuah Shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Turn to page 40 in our prayer books and rise as we'll continue and join together with the cantor and the Reader's Kaddish.
And Will and Joanna and Alana and Harley are going to lead us in the Reader's Kaddish.
All together.
Yitzkadal
V'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yoma divrach kirtei v'yamlich malchutei.
B'chayechon u'b'yomechon u'v'chayedecho Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, u'vizman kariv.
Ve'imeru
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach, Le'olam Olam Me'omaya, Yitzbarach.
Yitzbarak ve'yitztabach v'napar v'shomam v'naseh ve'yitadar ve'yitale ve'yitalal shemere kudusha
B'richu.
le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata
Tushbechata v'nechemata
Da'amiram Be'alma.
ve'imeru.
Amen.
Thank you. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Page 42 at the top of the page as we join with the cantor, Adonai Svatai, and then silently through page 57.
Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Agi Tehilatecha. Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufi Agi Tehilatecha.
In the days of Mordecai and Esther the queen, a terrifying power appeared in Persia that would have forced the people of Israel to give up Torah and mitzvot. With the help of your sustaining presence, dear God, we defended ourselves. The strong did not destroy the weak. The many did not put an end to the few, but we did succeed. As we continue with our prayer for peace, Oseh Shalom, page 56. You may be seated.
Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
And now for our reading of the Megillah. I don't take Ellie for granted. He comes here in the summer, he comes here in the winter, brings his whole family, and is going to be reading the Megillah for us. But you didn't know that your whole family is going to do the English part. So all of them are going to come up. They'll be doing the English part. It's English. This will be just fine. You get to all come up. And for those of you that don't know him, he's been bringing the Israeli wounded here, 5 years now, probably? And they'll be coming again this summer. And if you want to experience an amazing Shabbat service with the cantor and myself doing the Shabbat service, but we'll have 15 of the Israeli soldiers that are with us. And it takes place at the Molina Ranch. All you have to do, because I'm not going to throw out a bunch of dates, make sure you take one of these home with you so you know what the dates are and when it's happening. And it's an incredible experience to be with them. They'll be on the mountaintop service with us. And then at the end of their healing period that they go through, we join them for a service. So Ellie, bring your crew up. Now we can get these out.
All right, now you can get your groggers out. If anyone who would like to can come have a seat on the stairs, on the bima, to listen to the Purim story.
Yours is the Hebrew.
I don't know Hebrew. I start with English.
This is the
Come on
English. So we'll introduce each chapter before he reads the Hebrew. You do chapter 1? You ready?
No. How do you pronounce this?
Achashverosh.
Oh, I take
Okay.
it back. Can I do the second one?
It's in every.
You could say it. What we're going to do is we have a summary of each chapter Then the chapter is read in Hebrew. Okay, the first one. Achashverosh.
All right, so when do we shake our groggers? When do we shake them? When we hear the name of Haman.
Ahasuerus.
All right, and
Achashverosh. Okay,
in
here we go.
Hebrew, you'll hear Ellie read also Haman. All right, so
Tell me
when you
when.
hear Haman or
So she's
Haman,
done.
shake your groggers, and when you don't hear that name, keep them super quiet so we can hear the story, and then you can shake them when we hear the name.
Chapter 1.
Ahasuerus rules Persia, and he holds feast, while Queen
Vashti.
Vashti holds a feast for the women. When merry with drink, Ahasuerus demands that Vashti come and show off her beauty to his guests. Queen Vashti refuses, making Ahasuerus angry. His counselors express concern that Vashti's insubordination will set a bad precedent for wives everywhere. They advise that she is replaced, so a message is sent out across the land.
Chapter 1.
ויהי בימי אחשוורות, הוא אחשוורוש המולך מהודו ועד כוש, 720 מדינה. בימים ההם כשבת המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה.
Okay, chapter 2.
Ahasuerus looks for a new queen, with many young women brought before him. Esther, brought up by Mordecai, her cousin, is prepared, presented, chosen, and made queen. Esther conceals her Jewish identity. Mordecai saves Ahasuerus' life by revealing conspiracy against him.
Chapter 2.
אחר הדברים האלה, כשוך חמת המלך אחשוורוש, זכר את ושתי ואת אשר עשתה ואת אשר נגזר עליה. ויאמר נערי המלך משרתיו, נבקשו למלך נערות בתולות טובות מראה.
Okay, chapter 3.
That's nice.
Haman
There we go. Okay.
is promoted and gains respect. Mordecai does not bow to Haman, making Haman angry, who wants to kill not only Mordecai but all Jews. Haman obtains permission from the king to issue a decree to kill all Jews on the pretext that they separated themselves from the rest of the land and did not observe the king's laws.
Chapter 3.
אחר הדברים האלה, גדל המלך אחשוורוש את המן, בן עמדתה האגדי, וישב וישם את כיסו מעל כל השרים אשר איתו. וכל עבדי המלך אשר בשער המלך קוראים ומשתחווים להמן, כי כן ציווה לו המלך ומרדכי לא יכרע ולא ישתחווה.
Chapter 4.
Mordecai and Jews learn about the decree and mourn with sackcloth and ashes. Mordecai informs Esther of law and advises her to speak with king. Esther resolves to do so, despite the fact that she risks death for approaching the king uninvited.
Okay, chapter 4.
ותאמר אסתר, אם על המלך טוב יבוא המלך, והמן היום אל והמן היום על המשתה אשר עשיתי לו. ויאמר המלך, מהרו את המן לעשות את דבר אסתר, ויבוא המלך והמן אל המשתה אשר עשתה אסתר.
Okay, chapter 5.
Esther visits king who welcomes her. Esther invites king and Haman to a feast. Haman is frustrated by Mordecai's continued refusal to bow before him. So his wife Zeresh advises him to have a gallows built and to request the king at the banquet to have Mordecai hung.
Okay, chapter 5.
ויאמר המלך, כן, ויאמר המלך, מי בחצר, והמן בא לחצר בית המלך החיצונה, ולאומר למלך לטעות את מרדכי על העץ אשר הכין לו.
Okay, 6.
One restless night, when he asks the chronicles to be read to him, the king discovers that Mordecai was never rewarded for saving his life. The king asks Haman to lead the parade of honor for Mordecai.
Okay, chapter 6.
ויאמרו נערי המלך אליו, הנה המן
Boo.
עומד בחצר, ויאמר המלך יבוא. ויבוא המן,
Boo.
ויאמר לו המלך מה לעשות באיש אשר המלך חפץ בעיקרו, ויאמר המן,
Boo.
המן,
Boo.
המן,
Get a little carried away there.
ולברוא למי יחפץ המלך לעשות יקר יותר ממני.
Okay, chapter 7.
Esther begs that her life and the lives of the Jews may be spared. The king is angry. Haman pleads for his life before the queen, but Haman is hung on the very gallows that he made for Mordecai.
Okay.
ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש, ויאמר לאסתר המלכה, מי הוא זה ואיזה הוא אשר מלאו ליבו לעשות כן. ותאמר אסתר, איש צר ואויב המן, הרע הזה והמן, נבעט מלפני המלך והמלכה.
Okay, chapter 8.
Esther is given Haman's
Boo.
property, and Mordecai assumes Haman's
Pout.
place. Esther begs the king to save the Jews. A decree is issued allowing the Jews to protect themselves on the day they were scheduled for annihilation. When the Jews hear the news, they rejoice.
Chapter 8.
ביום ההוא נתן המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה את בית המן,
Boo.
צורר היהודים, ומרדכי בא לפני המלך, כי הגידה אסתר מה הוא לה. ויסר המלך את טבעתו אשר העביר מהמן,
Boo.
ויתנה למרדכי, ותשם אסתר את מרדכי על בית המן.
Jews defend themselves, killing many of their enemy. At Esther's request, Haman's
Boo.
10 sons are hung. Purim is declared an annual festival for all Jews.
ויאמר המלך לאסתר המלכה, בסוסן הבירה הרגו היהודים ועבד 500 איש, ואת 10 בני המן בשאר מדינות, המלך מה עשו ומה שאלתך ויתן לך ומה ביקשתך עוד ותעש. אסתר אמרה למלך טוב, ונתן גם מחר ליהודים אשר בשושן לעשות כדת היום, ואת 10 בני המן יתלו על העץ.
Chapter 10.
Ahasuerus' empire is strong. Mordecai is a popular and powerful ruler under Ahasuerus, and his story is recorded in official records.
Thank you all. Thank you. Good, beautifully done.
Thank you very much.
Chapter 10. We just did it. Oh, you want to read it? Read 10.
Okay, I'll do 10. כי מרדכי היהודים משנה למלך אחשוורוש וגדול היהודים ורצה לרוב אחרי דורש טוב לעמו ודובש שלום לכל זרעו.
Todah. Thank you, thank you. And now we have a special song.
Yes, I want to see how well you were all paying attention to the Purim stories. So, I have a song for you that is a little bit of a quiz. I'm going to describe someone. I'm going to describe someone from the Purim story and see if you can guess who I'm singing about. Play with me, dance with me, join in my song. Clap with me, tap with me, sing it along. Purim is here, a holiday of fun. Just guess my name as soon as I'm done. Yes? Miriam. I didn't even describe a person yet. And Miriam is not from the Purim story. All right, here we go. But dance. I see where you're going with the dance and the Miriam dancing.
Listen closely.
Ready? I was once the king's delight. Then he told me to get out of sight. He gave me orders I just couldn't see. I didn't obey. My name is... Yeah, there we go. Play with me, dance with me, join in my song. Clap with me, tap with me, sing it along. Purim is here, a holiday of fun. Just guess my name as soon as I'm done. I come from Persia to play in the game. Children have trouble pronouncing my name. I have a crown, a scepter, and ring. You know my name. Ahasuerus the king. Play with me, dance with me, join in my song. Clap with me, tap with me, sing it along. Purim is here, a holiday of fun. Just guess my name as soon as I'm done. I am Hamalka, in Hebrew we say. Without me, there would just be no Purim day. I saved my people from Haman so mean. You know my name, it's Esther the queen. Good. Play with me, dance with me, join in my song. Clap with me, tap with me, sing it along. Purim is here, a holiday of fun. Just guess my name as soon as I'm done. I helped the queen to bring us to glory. I am the hero of this Purim story. I was told to get ready to die. You know my name, it's brave. Mordechai. You guys got it. Play with me, dance with me, join in my song. Clap with me, tap with me, sing it along. Purim is here, a holiday of fun. Just guess my name as soon as I'm done. People would bow down when I walked about. Now they use groggers to drown my name out. Others they cheer as loud as they can, but my name they boo. My name is
Haman.
Play with me, dance with me, join in my song. Clap with me, tap with me, sing it along. Purim is here, a holiday of fun. You guessed our names, and now we are
done.
Thank
you.
Very good.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I have a few announcements before we continue with Aleinu. Next week on March 21st, we have our Book Havurah it's called How to Make a Life. And Florence Kraut she's going to be on the Zoom with us. So even if you didn't read the book, it's always an amazing time to be with the author on Zoom. So please join us. This is what you want to take home, all these things that are coming up. All the way through summer, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I do want to mention again and thank the whole crew, almost all of you came up, for coming up and helping us with the Megillah reading. It was wonderful. And when you come for that Shabbat service, it's in July. I think it's July 17th. It's the weekend of July, the Shabbat of July. You really should come out to the ranch. It's an incredible experience, and it shows our support of B'nai Vail working together with the Israeli soldiers that have come here for some time of healing. And all these other things, you want to highlight any one thing?
So many things going on. We got a lot of new programs coming up with the religious school, so check those emails from Sherry to make sure you're getting them. If you want to be included on those emails, just let me know. She's right there. That's my mom. So if you want to be finding out about those events, just let me know. We'll get you on that mailing list, and we got all sorts of stuff going on.
It's about 90 events over the summer, so
Yes.
you really have to take out the list. Take a look at all the different things. Just another explanation of my wonderful costume. It's for Purim. The number 6 was retired at the Naval Academy. As each rabbi comes to the Naval Academy, they give you a jersey with the number of the rabbi you were. So I was the 6th rabbi to serve at the Naval Academy. now it's retired, so it's wonderful. And your costume, always, we never know what it's going to be. And Seth, you are what again?
What? So this is so interesting that it seems like, well, not nobody, but a specific demographic of people are having trouble figuring out what your
Okay.
costume is.
Well, we're going to return to our prayer books on page 60 as we all rise, join together. Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'teit gedula le'otzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'gei ha'ratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, ve'goralenu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'emar, V'haya Adonai, Lemelech al kol ha'aretz, Bayom hahu, Yiyeh Adonai echad, Ushemo, Ushemo Echad. At this moment, in memory of our loved ones who are no longer with us, we join hands in love and remembrance. A link has been broken in the chain that has bound us together, yet strong bonds of home and love hold us one to another. In solemn testimony to that unbroken faith which links the generations one to another, we call to mind those whose yahrzeit we observe this month. Nat Abrams, Madeline Brand, Selma Bronstein, Nancy Budd, Sidney Burns, Carl Cohen, Sadie Dushman, Elaine Dworkin, Sylvia Feldman, Richard Fox, George Frechter, Ruth Friedman Cernia, Max Friedman, Jack Futernick, Thelma Gerson, Herbert Given, Norman Goldberg, Edith Goldsmith, Howard Goldstein, Rosalind Goldman, Ada Gordon, Henry Gurrentz, Ida Haas, Mary Harpern, Phyllis Hayden, Isaac William Himmelfarb, Sal Horwitz, Madeline Israel, Alice Kussman, Israel Laboritz, Hinda Lapkoff, Marion Levy, Edward Leaf, Carol Lipkin, Alan Minsky, Evelyn Ruth Miller, Rose Moore, Nathan Myers, Paul Pascal, Marjorie Green Patterson, Murray Plotnick, Herbert Poncher, Mel Presser, Ethel Price Shapiro, Miriam Bramer, Edward Rosenthal, Carol Ross, Lisi Rothman, Henrietta Schneider, Ernie Schneider, Benedicta Schragen, Jay Schwab, Jeanette Shapiro, Marvin Sheldon, Scott Simons, Leon Singer, Alan Solomon, Arthur Wagner, Fred Wall, Dorothy Wellens, David Wertheim, Dana Whitman, Shirley Seslowski, and two of our families that we have lost this past month, Sarah Jane Drescher, and our condolence again for the loss of Don Graubert. If anyone else is observing Yahrzeit this month. The Mourner's Kaddish can be found in our prayer books on page 64, and those who wish may join with us as we say, Yitzgadal v'yitzkadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'amlik malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, b'agalav izman kari v'imramein. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam u'me'omaya, yitzbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudisha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imramein. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imramein. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imramein. May be seated. I did forget also that if you are celebrating Passover in your home, we have a kit that you can order that has everything but the main course. So you'll have your gefilte fish and charosis and all the other things that you might want. That you can get online. And I think that, and welcome to so many different people that are watching.
We're glad to see you from East Coast to West Coast and joining with us tonight for our service. And our tune for Adon Olam?
Our tune for Adon Olam is song number 2 on your sheet. If anyone wants to come onto the stairs and dance for Adon Olam, you are welcome to come on up. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra leit nasa bechefso kol azay melech shemo nikra be'acharei kichot hakol levado yimloch nora behu haya behu hove behu yiyeh b'tifara behu echad be'ein sheni lahamshilo liachbira bli reshit, bli tachlit, below ha'oz v'ha'misra, behu li v'chai go'ali, b'tzor chavli v'eitzara, behu nisi umanos li, menat kosi v'yom ekra, beyado af kidruchi, be'etishon v'ya'ira, be'im ruchi gebiati, Adonai li v'lo ira. Oh, today we'll merry be. Oh, today we'll merry be. Oh, today we'll merry be. And nash sam hamin tashen.
And very rarely would I plug what I'm going to talk about next week, but I saw next week was going to be St. Patrick's Day. So I thought, so where's the Jewish connection to St. Patrick's Day? I even checked Jack Reamer. I couldn't find anything that he said. So as I was looking it over, I said, St. Patrick's Day, you don't want to be on the streets. Why? Because there's enough people that are out drinking green beer. But the tie-in is with Purim. And Purim, there's one expression that's in the Talmud, unfortunately. It says, Ad lo yada. One rabbi said it, and everybody took it literally, which means you should drink so much until you don't know the difference between Haman and Mordechai. It wasn't a good suggestion, but that's what they did. So I'm going to be tying those two together and figure out how to talk about Purim, stop all the drinking. St. Patrick's Day, it's enough with the green beer, and we'll see how, I haven't written it. It's all coming together in my head. In the meantime, let's rise for a closing blessing. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai avarecha tamo v'shalom. May the Lord grant strength unto his people, bless all peoples with peace.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pori hagafen l'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz, b'tei avon.
Shabbat shalom.
Challah and grape juice in the back of the room. Please help yourselves. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom.